It's finally over. The race to the first legend is completed. My boy Six God last night became the first legend on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now in this video, I got a lot to say. You guys know I'm usually not giving 2K a lot of W's, but today's video, it's gonna be bad. So if I lose my logo, man, drop a like equals one prayer. One like equals one prayer for my logo because I got a lot to say. I really do. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get straight into it. So last night, my boy Six God hit legend, the first legend on NBA 2K21 Next Gen, as well as having the biggest crowd in 2K history. Check it out. Look how many people are by this court. Now, the reason why he's able to have such a huge crowd is because the next gen console allows more people in the park or the city or whatever you want to call it. So he did officially have the biggest crowd of all time so far in 2K history, which was insane. And of course, as you guys, if you weren't there in the stream, would expect, it was extremely laggy. Very laggy. We were lagging out of games, getting error coded over and over. The game was not made to have that many people in one little area. I mean, it wasn't even really made for like 10 people, to be honest, but with like 400 or 500 people by the court, it was really bad. But hey, look, I want you guys to remember this right now. Okay, if I am to get banned, it's all good. I gotta say what I gotta say in this video as soon as we're done talking about Six God. So he hit legend last night. You see his little player card right here matches with his affiliation in the Knights. It looks really cool. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Superstar 5 does look better though, with the flames around the player card. If you guys seen that, it looks a lot better. But let's check out the clip of Six hitting legend last night, his animation and everything like that.
Rebounds, didn't miss. Let's go! Let's go! First legend! Oh,
let's go.
Yo, my screen. Let's go. First legend. Yo, look at the player card. Oh, yeah, we're off.
After weeks and weeks of sleepless nights, my boy Six God became the first legend on 2K21 Next Gen. Throughout all the accusations and the hate, he pushed through it, and I'm very proud of him. His link will be in the description, guys. If I forget, let me know in the comment section. I'll update it. Go subscribe to him, please. But anyway, last night, before Six was even streaming to hit legend, Ronnie 2K tweeted this out. He said, "First next gen legend on deck. Congrats TTV Six God 2K from my remote bunker." And we were like, what? We all started freaking out in the Discord like it's confirmed. You know what I'm saying? No one was telling Ronnie 2K his percentage, which by the way confirms what I've been telling you guys, that 2K had trackers on him and No Truth's account. So that also confirms that he was not boosting at all, because why would Ronnie 2K tweet that out? And also, how would he even know his percentage? Because no one was talking to him. Like literally, it was only 4 or 5 people in the entire world that knew his percentage. So anyway, then Six God started streaming about an hour later. We hit it. It was very laggy. And honestly, I'm kind of upset with 2K. Why has my boy not got a logo yet? Glidey got a logo last year. Pool DF got a logo. Why has my boy Six God not gotten a logo yet? Anyway, Duke Dennis tweeted out and he said this. "This legend stream showing a lot of flaws with NBA 2K21 as if there wasn't enough already. Lug DF said LMAO, but we just complaining, says the people, LMAO. Hopefully people can see. Never out of my 5 years of playing 2K have we been through this." And I'm telling you guys, if you weren't in the stream last night, you've seen it. It was lag out after lag out. I was playing 2-on-3. It was bad, man. It was really bad. The park could not handle that many people in there. As if the game is already messed up enough with the error codes and stuff. Just imagine 500 people being around the court and the game trying to start. But anyway, Double HDF said, and not only that, but there are so many problems that have not been addressed, let alone patched, that have been in the game since day one. Day one, not even said, hey guys, we're working on this. This will come in a month. Hey, if 2K said right now, a patch will be coming in a month, that would be better than just not saying anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel a little bit better, even though we do deserve a patch like right now to fix all these issues. At least tell us, hey, we're working on it. Something, 2K. Anyway, Tysino tweeted out and he said, "How do the level rewards in 2K get worse every year? I miss the Tigers and jetpacks." Drop a like on the video if you think the Tigers and jetpacks were the best rewards in 2K history. Then we have this tweet right here where Duke said, "Never seen something fumbled so bad before," because it was that bad last night. Like when the first legend is streaming, it's supposed to be showing the community how the game is. We're all supporting each other. Hey, it's the first legend. It's really cool. But last night it was just error code, lagging, having to join people's parks over and over because we couldn't accept a squad invite. It wouldn't even let me in the squad. I kept accepting it and it wouldn't even let me in. It was that bad. Hank the Tank said, bro, these trash level rewards give people less incentive to grind/play 2K, which is another reason why the views are so bad for everyone, because if no one wants to play the game because there's no reason to grind, why would they want to watch it? 2K has to get their stuff together, man. So as you guys can see, last night, this whole legend thing, the issues with the stream, it was bad. That brought out a lot of people to give their opinion on the game and where 2K is and what they need to do in the future of their game. Power DF said, okay, I get the next gen rewards aren't what everyone had hoped for, and I hoped for more too, but I'm more disappointed by the other level rewards than the legend rewards. These are objectively probably the best legend rewards since 2K16 besides maybe 20. I'll discuss below. And Oxy said, Power, the cap has to get exhausting, man. No way you keep this up all year. I got $100 locked. This dude gonna snap on the timeline eventually. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point if Power is trolling or not, but it really does seem like I don't know, man. I really don't. But then he tweeted this out also. He said, 2K21 next gen rewards. You can get all your gold badges Hall of Fame. You can get 10 extra badge points per category. You get a teleportation portal, free copy of 2K22. It's not just the portal. You guys are completely over exaggerating everything as usual. I said rewards are an L, sir. 10 extra badges been there since 2K18, just changed up a tiny bit. So if you guys did not see the rewards that Six God got last night for hitting legend, it is you go up 10 badges. So you get 10 badges in every category, just like last year, and every single badge is able to get Hall of Fame, which is basically a combination of like 2K18, 2K19 legend, and then the 2K20 legend, which, by the way, is basically, like I said, the same exact thing. Just a little tiny bit of change to make it not seem exactly the same. I'm very upset with that. Very upset, and I told you guys at the beginning of the year when the teleportation thing was leaked, which is, by the way, now confirmed that that is the legend reward, and that's all you get besides the badges, is that you can literally do that at All-Star 1. And I was telling you guys the reward was trash because you are already able to teleport everywhere, except for you can't teleport to an exact spot. And I even said in the video, even if you are allowed with this reward to teleport everywhere, it's still trash because you can basically teleport next to where you want to go and then just walk over there. It takes 5 seconds later. But no, last night we figured out you get selective spawn points just like when you hit All-Star 1, and they are right next to each other. I'm not kidding, chat. For those of you that were there last night, you've seen it. It is not able to teleport anywhere in the park. It is the same spawn points as what you get at All-Star 1, and it also takes longer. Let's check out Joe Knows video explaining it, just like I've showed you guys before as well.
Yo, I'm pretty sure my 2K is glitched because I saw that legend reward for that teleport thing last night, you know what I mean? And the problem is I'm only Elite 1, as you can see, but if I want to teleport, it's like all I gotta do is just click that. I go through this little like my career portal. I go back to the city, and boom, I teleported to the wreck, and I'm only Elite 1. I really hope I don't get banned for this, bro.
So just in case you guys didn't get it, he's being very sarcastic. You unlock that reward at All-Star 1, which is, by the way, the same reward you get at Legend. Like, literally the same, except for you get a little animation that we'll show in a minute, but that's it. It is the same reward, guys. I don't understand. Now, later on in the video, I'm going to be talking about how Six God passed Truth, because you know that Truth was ahead and then Six God was ahead and they just passed each other a bunch of times. But I'm going to explain the whole thing for you guys. That way you really understand how he passed him again, because people really don't seem to understand. They had close to the same amount of days played, and it's a lot, by the way. But let's get into this. Joe Knows went on a little rant on Twitter and he said this. He went, "So people are on twos with 7-foot centers shooting fadeaway threes, and 2K continues to be silent and pretend nothing is wrong with the game. ... Are they really still unaware that fading three-pointers are completely broken?" And guys, I'm so happy in my soul that I'm finally able to ISO again and not have to run and fade to help Six God hit Legend. I did so many fadeaways, and I'm so glad I don't have to do it anymore. But yes, it does have to get patched. We've talked about it before. It is much better to do a fadeaway shot, much more efficient than to take a standing shot. What kind of basketball simulation is that? Joe Knows then said, Last thing, no, I'm not trying to kill off shot creators. Shot creating is an art. Using moves to counter your initial move is fun AF. Sprinting sideways and launching limitless fades is not shot creating. That is abusing a broken game mechanic, but this is just my opinion. Now, it's really not just an opinion, Joe. I know what you wanted to say, man. I know you wanted to go all out there and really be on that side because a lot of us, 99% of us are. Fadeaways are broken. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not saying it's an opinion. No, they are broken. That is facts. That is facts, bro. They are super broken, especially when you combine the pull-up precision with the Deadeye badge. Anyway, Joe said, my point is 2K is a basketball simulation. In real life, sprinting towards the sideline and shooting a fadeaway three-pointer from 2 feet behind the line is a desperation shot. But in next gen, it is the absolute best and most efficient way to score. To me, that is an issue. And I told you guys, I had to run and fade because as you see, just like Joe knows is saying, most efficient shot. I was trying to end the games as fast as possible. I told you guys in multiple videos, trying to get him his teammate grade. Now, I don't have to do it anymore, thankfully. Anyway, 2K tweeted this out, and I just can't believe them, man. They said, who wants 2 times level 3 times? And Joe Knows said, who wants a new patch to fix the problems we have all been dealing with for months? 2K's just sitting here tweeting, and check out this. After that tweet, this is what they said today. This is where I think they're actually trolling at this point. Like, guys, I actually think they're trolling. They said, who's updating their fit for the long weekend? I said, nah, we getting trolled at this point. We're sitting here talking about updates, updating the game, fixing it, blah, blah, blah. And they're out here talking about updating your clothes for the weekend. Come, bro, 2K, you can't be serious right now. Like, I honestly do think we're getting trolled at this point. I seriously do think that 2K knows. I mean, obviously they know, but they're actually trolling us on social media at this point. Speaking of fadeaways, Lamonza said, at Baluba, can you do something about the fading threes, or are y'all done updating 2K for the year? Stat said, shh, that's the only way I have fun. He said, you don't do it every play just to win, though, you a ISO demon. Swante said, he needs to do something about it. It's pathetic. Troy then replied, he said, I played my team, and it's just this non-stop. Like, literally in every game mode, it's just fade, fade, fade. Duke Dennis said on Twitter, man, it's getting old. Tired of obvious overpowered stuff taking 5 months to patch. T-Jack said also would be a W if Baluba made it easier to set your feet in this game, would prevent a lot of people from forcing a fade every single play. I'm serious, guys. On this game, I'll catch wide open sometimes and then run and fade. Like, that's how efficient fading is. I'll literally risk getting contested just a little bit versus being wide open and taking a standing shot. Dignify said they got to bring back the moving three and moving mid-range ratings because, man, ... Like, that's really what it's come down to. People are just, I mean, guys, we're really trying. Like, I see comments all the time saying, oh, YouTubers, blah, blah, blah. We have, I want you guys to understand, no control over this game. Maybe some YouTubers had control before in the past on changing, like when shot creators were broken in 2K19 and people were blaming Davis for getting patched and other people complaining about it. But this year, I mean, guys, dude, I made like 7 videos before the 99 overall thing was patched. I don't think that I even was a part of the reason why they did that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that any content creator on this game has any say. None. Maybe before there was, but right now there isn't. It's very sad. It really is. Clutch DF said, where is the ball? And Luck said, I done seen it all. First invisible players, ankles, neck, now the ball. Hell no. Let's watch this video where Clutch DF is in a park game and there's an invisible ball. We've seen the invisible players before, but let's check this out, man. There's actually an invisible ball. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is actually crazy. I don't know how there's so many issues, but speaking of issues, let's talk about this right here. IQ said, do y'all think logo day is today or not? Luck DF said, patch over logo day, LMAO, let's worry about the game first. Mitch said, I get what you're saying, but just so everyone knows, this is 2 completely separate teams internally, so they have nothing to do with each other. And then Luck said, I know what you mean, blah, blah, blah. And I just want to let you guys know, bring attention to both points that, yes, Luck DF is right. There should definitely be a patch before logo day. And like Mitch said, that it's 2 different teams, but it's weird that this game has been out for 2 months now, guys. Over 2 months. And there's only been 1 logo day. Like, every single part of 2K is just not doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is there not another logo day? Why are content creators not being appreciated? I don't understand. Like, it's just, I'm so confused, guys. I'm really so confused. I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, Coleman said, I'm dead grinding to legend on the worst 2K. And Nate said, LMAO. Now, honestly, look, I played and grinded out through 2K18, and I'm going to keep it for the rest of the year. I don't think anything could happen in this game that would make me say this game is worse than 2K18. There's just nothing. At this point, 2K18 was just so bad to me, in my opinion. So people are saying this is a bad 2K, fine, but worse than 2K18? I don't know, man. I really don't think so. I really don't, because that year was bad. It was really bad for those of you that didn't play. Anyway, a professional player said, if you give me a wide open shot in the corner, a 3, I'm putting the ball on the ground and taking a fade. Like, seriously, a professional player saying that, guys. A 2K E-League paid professional is saying that on Twitter. Anyway, Clutch DF tweeted out, and he said this. He said, every time I streak, I get error coded. And yes, same as me. Error code after error code. Like I told you guys, it is basically impossible to go on a 100 win streak. The highest is like 80. I went on a 50 and I got error coded. Go on a 30, 33, 27, error code, error code, error code, and it gives you a loss. It takes off the skill boost you had for that game. It takes off the Gatorade. It changes your jump shot. It puts your meter back on. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely upsetting, and it's not even being addressed. Cole the Man on Twitter, he said this. Patch fades, patch fades, patch fades. At NBA 2K. I don't see why it's so hard. I really don't see why it's so hard, 2K. Just lower the sliders a little bit. Now, look, I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion because I've been talking to other creators about this as well. I honestly don't think fadeaways, and now listen, don't get crazy. Don't get crazy on me, guys. I don't think fadeaways are the issue. I think it's negative impact to takeover, as you see me using in this video, and blinders. Because if you're any tiny bit to the side, then blinders comes in effect, and it's a dead eye for someone being on your side. So if you combine dead eye with blinders, and then you got negative impact, you have 3 dead eyes on your player, as well as the takeover that I'm using here, pull up precision, which enhances your efficiency of fadeaway shots. Now, I think blinders is the issue, and I think hot shot is the issue, because you don't see a lot of, like, look, you can fade efficiently on this game without taking stuff, but a lot of the crazy fades, and you see people just making every single shot, is with the takeover, and that's because they're getting takeover in one shot with the hot shot badge, as you guys see right there. Like, that is the issue. I think that's the core issue. I was watching Pro-Am the other day with elite professional players, and the sliders on there must be a lot different, because dudes were getting 5% contested, 2% contested, and widening every single fadeaway. So if they just change up the sliders a little bit, you know, maybe just take blinders and hot shot out of the game, to be honest. Maybe just take it out of the game. I don't know. And look, I'm not saying, for those of you that have fun using it, that it has to go because blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, in a competitive standpoint, like if you're doing a wager or a tournament, I would not have those badges in my tournament. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let people use those, because I think that is the actual issue. Now, do I know for sure? Am I making a guess? Yes, but I think that is the actual issue due to all the experience I have with fading away trying to help 6God hit legend. Power responded to my response on his tweet. He said, actually in 18 it just upgraded all your badges by 1, and now you get to choose which badges you upgrade, and any badge can be Hall of Fame, so this is way better. I said it's basically the same reward, just changed around a bit. I also don't compare it to other years, because we shouldn't compare anything to previous years, because we deserve more. We should not be comparing what 2Ks gave us in the past when you guys know it hasn't been a lot from the jump. You know what I'm saying? We should be comparing to what we should deserve. You know what I'm saying? What we actually should get from 2K. Double H responded, and he said this. He said, you're missing the point. We know the rewards are an L, but they're better than most years. Every year the last reward sucks, except for 16. I said, are y'all good? Respectfully, it's the same reward it's been for years, except this time you get a bonus reward that is the same thing you get at All-Star 1. He said, you just proved my point. It's the same reward, but you get more Hall of Fame badges. I said, I mean, to each their own, but I just think it shouldn't be the same thing since 2K18, but a little different for like 5 games now. He said, I'm not arguing that. I think the rewards suck too, but this year's last reward is better than 17, 18, and 19 for sure. So, look, it's not beef or anything, as you guys know. I'm just giving out my opinion. They're just giving out their opinion. I just think that it's wrong. I think from a different perspective, as in we should be comparing it to what we deserve, not what we've got before. See what I'm saying? All right, now on to the T. How 6God passed no truths. So for those of you that have been watching, you know, and I'm going to explain to you guys also that haven't been, 6God was in front for like the first 3-4 weeks, something like that. He was top level all the way till like Superstar 4 or Superstar 5 or Elite 1, something like that. Anyway, No Truth then passed him, and he, by the way, No Truth was down like 60-70% and he came back. He came back within like 3 or 4 days, okay? Which is pretty crazy. Insane how these dudes are grinding. But then after 3-4 weeks, Six God passes No Truths. That day is when people started pulling up and flopping. You guys know we've been talking about it video after video now. But check this out right here. Let's look at it. Time played comparison. Six God has 56 days played, 15 hours and 57 minutes. No Truth has 58 days, 9 hours and 51 minutes. Now keep in mind, Six God hit it last night at like 4 a.m. So right now it is 4:57. So you have to like take off 12 hours because I'm sure Six God's been sleeping the whole time. But anyway, let's just look at the time comparison right here. You know, it's about almost 2 days. Okay, so let's say like 36 hours, 37, something like that. All right. We all know, and we talked about it before in a previous video, that No Truth's double level didn't work in the 24 hours of double level in the rec. So boom, right there, 24 hours taken off. Six God got ahead 2 times. Every game he was playing, he was getting 2 versus Truth was getting 1. And while that was going on, Truth was also playing in the park. But I'm just telling you guys to get that one out the way because that is the biggest one. Now, the next biggest one is that Six God got more double levels on the wheel. He just did. He got 5 hours, 5 hours. He was getting 2 hours. He got more double levels than we know Truth got, because Truth only got a few. As he said, he got the 24, and we talked about in the video before, he got the 24 hours of double level, but it doesn't stack. There was 21 hours, if you count all the servers, of double level in other servers. So technically, Truth only got 3 hours of double level over Six God with that 24 hours that he got. Now, the reason why Six actually passed him in the first place, like got up there before all that happened. Now, the double level in the rec is the one that really pushed him over because he was close, and then that's what pushed him over. But the reason why is because you guys can go watch VOD after VOD if you want of his previous broadcasts. He was playing with people. First of all, his duo stopped playing. AI Boogie, he stopped playing. He was playing Call of Duty for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He stopped playing. That was his main duo, okay? So he just stopped playing. And honestly, if he would have been playing, Truth might have won. I don't know. He might have won. But he was playing with people, and he was not going for teammate grade. He was just getting a B-, a C+ every game, maybe a B every single game. I'm playing with Six God, as you guys see. I'm trying to get him an assist. That is my main goal. I don't even care about losing. I'm catching the ball, running, fading. So if you take like 1,000 games of Truth getting a B- versus Six God getting a B+, boom, that's a lot of level. See what I'm talking about? It's a lot. So really, it was the double level in the rec. It was the times where he was messing up and playing with people that weren't helping him get teammate grade, and he wasn't even like screaming at them or anything. Because look, if I'm going for top level and people aren't giving me assists, I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm making sure they know that that's what we're on the court for. Then it was the double levels off the wheel, and it was also that I was playing with him. So a lot of people want to pull up on me and beat me, and we're getting a lot of games. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are joining off me, trying to beat me and stuff like that. So looking at it once again, like I said, Six hasn't played in the last 10, 12 hours. So if you take like 10 hours off that, he's right at like 57 days. Then you got to take another 24 off because he wasn't getting double level. Then it's really close in hours. As you see, it would be like 56-15 versus like 56-23, something like that. And Six God's got more double levels and all that stuff. So there's no boosting involved, as you guys see. I mean, that's a lot of time put into the game. And if he was boosting, what does that mean No Truths is doing when they're right at the same time played? You know what I'm saying? No one is boosting. And that was confirmed by the Ronnie 2K tweet. As I said, first next gen legend on deck. He tweeted this out before Six God was streaming. Before anyone knew his level. There was like 3-4 people in the entire world that knew it. He just tweeted it out. So that confirms that, like I've been telling you guys, because some people didn't believe me, that 2K has trackers on these guys' accounts. Once they get to like 60, 70%, they got trackers. They don't want the first legend to be a booster. The actual first legend. I'm not talking about between consoles or anything. No, the first in the entire world, they will not let be a booster. Just like, you know, I'm not saying Pool DF banned in current gen, but they banned him. We know the game was boosting. They banned him. They prevented them from being the first legend in the world. They don't care, second, third, whatever, but they will not let the first one, and he tweeted that out. You know what I'm saying? They got trackers. You know, it's confirmed after that. They definitely do, because he knew his percent and no one else did. So I hope you guys can understand the breakdown. Look, a lot of people on the other side in True Circle, they didn't want to admit defeat last night. It's okay. I had to talk my trash in the DMs. I cannot lie. I can't lie. I had to say what I had to say because look, if you're talking trash and you're saying all this, and you got nothing nice to say. What are we supposed to shake hands at the end of the game? Now I got nothing wrong against No Truth, but a lot of people along the race talking trash, I had to send them a message. I had to go crazy. I'm not gonna lie, because I just don't get it, bro. You can literally see by the time played and everything that there's no visible videos of anyone boosting, that it's all legit, bro. I mean, Ronnie 2K even tweeted it out. Now, Ronnie 2K is not the most honest person of all time, we know that, but Ronnie 2K didn't know his percentage either, unless he had a tracker on the account or the dev team, and they sent him that to tweet it out or whatever. So guys, that's it for the video. Now you understand how he was passed. He was playing with people that weren't helping him get teammate grade for like 3-4 weeks. He didn't get the double level in the wreck, which was the biggest one, and 6God got more double levels off the wheel. Plus, when Truth got the double level for 24 hours, he wasn't even getting quad. He's supposed to get quad XP because he was playing in a double level event. He was supposed to get quad, but 2K, it's broken and it doesn't stack like it used to, because usually in like 2K20, if you were playing Puma, and like last year I was playing Puma, I was about to hit legend and I got double level when it was 4 times. So I was getting 8 times level, guys. 8 times right before I hit legend. It was crazy. I was like the 5th legend in the world. This year, I'm not even going for legend. If I hit it, I hit it, but I was just trying to help out my boy 6. I'm going to be taking a lot of time off. I'm going to be playing a little bit, but I'm not going to be playing nearly as much as I was. Like 22, 23 hours a day, barely sleeping, and it's over. It's finally over. Admit defeat. Don't be sore losers, okay? I just pointed out all the flaws in the grind. We showed the time played. It's there. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. I had to talk my thing real quick. Drop a like on the video. Comment down below Toxic Badgie if you made it this far. And I'm out. Peace.